kill. It's not my way, it's just my will. Everything I've done can't come around to haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it scars the pride. Cover your eyes, save all your lies. You try to scratch. Movies, horror movies, movies, horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror movies, 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 horror adjacent movies. Hey everybody, and welcome to From the Slab. It's good to see you all here again.
Hi everybody.
Professor Feather 11. Hello, Miguel. Hello, Miguel. What's up? Delilah plays the dead girl. Hello. Audrey Curtis right here on time tonight.
Nice.
Time tonight. She's right there. This is beautiful. This is going well. Really excited to be here tonight. Gonna go over one of my personal favorite movies. American Werewolf in London, which is great. Got a brand new intro.
I love that intro.
Yeah.
It was very nice. Good job, Brian.
Hell yeah. Zombie Mortuary is here in person. Very good.
How was your week, sir?
My week was spectacular. I didn't have one heart attack. Everything went really well. Let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, like,
that's a win.
I'm starting to get back into the swing of things, so that's pretty good. In general, great week. How was yours?
Oh, pretty good. A little sunburned, but pretty good.
Well, yeah, sunburned.
Yeah.
You went out in the sun?
Not by choice.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I figured there was some sort
sometimes those outdoor shows happen.
Yeah, I just figured there was some sort of coercion or whatever. But, hey, that's okay. That's cool. Yeah, man. Really, honestly, I couldn't ask for a better week. I'm starting to really enjoy. Some of you may know I've moved to Ocala from Bradenton, Sarasota area. Really starting to like it up here. It's kind of quiet and kind of nice, peaceful. Yeah. Hello, Robert. Hello. Good to see you. Well, you know what? I think we might as well just pop right into this, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, what the heck?
Do your thing, Brian.
I'm going to do my thing, which if I knew what my thing was, it'd be even better, but I don't. So tonight's movie is An American Werewolf in London. And it goes something like this, I think. Two American backpackers from New York City, David Kessler and Jack Goodman, are trekking across the moors in Yorkshire. As night falls, they stop at the Slaughtered Lamb, a local pub. Jack notices a 5-pointed star on the pub's wall, and when he asks about it, the pub growers grow hostile, and he and David leave. So yeah, this is they just were not happy. So he and David leave. The pub goers warn them to keep to the road and stay clear of the moors and beware the full moon. So David and Jack wander off the road into the moors, of course, as you do, like immediately, and are attacked by a vicious creature. Jack is mauled to death, and David is injured. The beast is shot and killed by some pub goers after the barmaid implores them to help the two young men instead of a dead animal. David sees the corpse of a naked man laying next to him before passing out. So that kind of sucked because he passed right out and his buddy gets killed, right? So David wakes up 3 weeks later in a London hospital. He's interviewed by Police Inspector Villiers, who tells him that he and Jack were attacked by an escaped lunatic. David insists they were attacked by some sort of rabid dog or wolf, and an undead Jack appears to David and explains they were attacked by a werewolf. Since David was bitten, he is now a werewolf too. Jack is cursed to walk the earth in limbo, neither dead nor alive, until the wolf's bloodline is severed. Jack urges David to kill himself before the next full moon to prevent him from inflicting the same fate on everyone else. Dr. Hirsch visits the Slaughtered Lamb to investigate. And when he asks about the incident, the pub goers deny any knowledge of David, Jack, or the attack on Jack, as it would be, or Jack's attack, or you're getting the picture. So they deny that. Okay. One distraught pub goer speaks to Dr. Hirsch outside of the pub and says David should not have been taken away from the village since he will endanger other people when he transforms. Upon his release from the hospital, he moves into the London flat of Alex Price, a pretty young nurse who was fond of him while treating him. They have sex, and Alex tells David she's worried about his mental state. Jack, in a more advanced state of decay, there's a lot of that going on. Anyway, in a more advanced state of decay, appears to warn David that he will become a werewolf, the next night. Jack again advises David to kill himself to avoid killing innocent people, but David refuses to believe him. When the full moon rises, David transforms into a werewolf. We've got some of that here, I think. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, look. Oh. Yeah. So anyway.
One of the coolest movie sequences ever. He
transforms into a werewolf and prowls the street of London underground, killing 6 people. He wakes up the next morning naked on the floor of a wolf enclosure at the London Zoo with no recollection of what happened and returns to Alex's flat. After realizing that he's responsible for the previous night's murders, David unsuccessfully attempts to get himself arrested in Trafalgar Square. He calls his family from a Piccadilly Circus phone booth to say he loves them. But he loses the courage to slit his wrists with a pocket knife. David sees Jack in an even more advanced state of decay outside of an adult movie theater. Inside, Jack introduces David to his victims from the previous night, some of whom are furious with David and suggest different suicide methods to free them of their undead state, which you can't blame them, really. So David transforms into the werewolf again inside inside the cinema. He decapitates Inspector Villiers and wreaks havoc see, there he goes. And wreaks havoc in the streets, causing the death of several motorists and bystanders. The police eventually surround David and trap David in an alleyway. Alex runs down the alleyway and tries to calm David by telling him she loves him. Although David's consciousness appears to recognize her for a moment, he lunges forward and is shot by the police. Alex cries while staring at David, reverted to human form, lying naked and dead on the ground. And boys and girls, I know that was a record time thing, but that was American Werewolf in London. I thought that was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good.
Very good, brother.
So, Chris, what was your take on this? And by the way, before you start, anybody in right now in the chat, have you seen it? If you did, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you hated it, why? If you loved it, why? I mean, just let us know. And there's a little bit of a lag, so I'm going to let Chris talk and tell me what he thinks.
So I have a confession to make. This is my first time seeing American Werewolf in London.
Amazing. I would have thought by now you would have seen it at least by accident.
Somehow it just kind of fell off my radar. But I absolutely love this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Because you could tell that John Landis was really into making a horror movie. But you could also tell this is the guy that made Animal House and the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, I mean, you could. It was definitely.
I mean, the car crash scene in this movie is almost beat for beat the car crash scene from Blues Brothers. You could tell that an experienced comedy director made a horror movie.
Absolutely,
because none of it. Because although it's not a comedy, it's funny as fuck.
It is a comedy. It is,
but not like a traditional. It's not full of jokes.
Yeah, no, it's not a serious
thing. And the what makes you laugh isn't designed to be funny. They're funny by situation, and that makes it better.
Oh yes, absolutely. What's up, Sean? Good to see you.
But goddamn, that werewolf transformation. I mean, you can't watch an effects documentary or see anything about monster movie effects without seeing that scene everywhere.
Well, to this day,
it's iconic.
Practical effects goes, it's still probably the number one transformation scene
easily
with all practical effects. I mean, nowadays you can CGI stuff that looks amazing, but it's not the same. I mean, this had a very Rick Baker is the man, and he is. And Rick
Baker is the B in K&B effects.
Voice? Oh, anyway, forget it. But yes, you're right.
Nicotero is the N who works on Walking Dead and all that.
Yes. Rick Baker was definitely what. Jana, hello. How are you? Good to see you. I miss you guys. Say hi to David. I hope it's both of you. It's just really good to see you guys. Very cool. I haven't heard from Jana for years. Yeah, that was really super cool. Anyway, boys and girls, let's see what else we got. Anything? Somebody misses me. Yay. It's really sad that Kraft is dying. Yeah, it really is sad that the whole practical effects thing is kind of.
I don't think it's dying because you still have a major, independent film.
No, there
directors out there that are really into using as much practicality as they can. You only see the major CGI in like studio films.
I watched a movie called the Utah Cabin Murders last night. I watched, and it was really. I mean, the acting was not good, but the practical effects were really good at it for a modern movie. It was really good because usually, I've noticed that, and it was definitely an independent film. And I do know it's Yana, I know, but I'm not
cultured.
I'm not cultured like some fancy people. Plus, we'll go into that some other time. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, it was. Well, I loved you too, a lot. Yeah. So I mean, honestly, that was one of the biggest things about this was the practical effects. But what a great script! What a great storyline! Just everything about it. It was a simple storyline. It was not. There was really not much to the story. As far as that goes, it didn't go too in depth. It just was simple.
No, there was not a whole lot of lore. There was no
just
exposition didn't show up.
Everything was kind of like, what do you already know about werewolves?
Yeah.
AI is going to take over just like, AI has taken over a lot, but, and the whole CG stuff, but it's, there's always going to be a place for practical effects, I think.
Absolutely.
If for nothing else, it's the same reason why some filmmakers still make film in black and white, make movies in black and white.
And I mean, you don't have to look further than, even though I don't watch the show anymore and I don't really like it, but you watch The Walking Dead, those are still practical effects on the zombies.
A lot of them. There's a lot of mix in there, but the thing is, you'd be hard pressed to see which is which. Right. You know what I mean? And so that's a good thing. It's a good. I mean, honestly, for me, I love this movie. I've always loved this movie ever since I was a kid. It was one of those movies that it was just right along with Animal House and whatever else. Just was like a classic movie that for me, just growing up watching. And
there's something about the aesthetic quality of a late 70s, early 80s horror movie.
Yeah, it's
it's I don't know if it's the what they use to record the audio or the actual makeup of the film that they use, but
I think it's a lot. The film has a lot to do with it.
But also the audio too. You hear they sound different.
They do. But that's because all of it is analog. Even the audio was analog. Everything was analog. Everything was warmer, more natural sounding. Then, as you move on to,
and it wasn't loaded up with, background sound effects and, low music swells and stuff. Movies in the late 70s and early 80s had very stark sound.
But even if it was loaded with background cinematography kind of music, it was always mixed properly.
Yeah.
Which is why it worked out really well, always back then. And like I said, it's like once you get into the 90s, yeah, there were some great movies that came out. There were.
It just didn't feel the same.
But you could tell the digital age was here because everything looked a lot more sterile. Everything looked and sounded a lot more sterile. It was just one of those things. Hold on one second. I think it's time we got to listen to this guy for a second. So my question is, why haven't you clicked that share button yet? Go ahead and do it. We want to see more people in here. We want to talk to your friends. We want to talk to you. I want you guys fighting with each other over things. This is going to be fun. Click the share button.
That dude knows what he's talking about.
He does know what he's talking about, and he's damn handsome. Even though he can't usually say Yana correctly, he does try a lot to be okay. Wow. For me, this is all the horns I got up.
Yeah.
This movie is just the bee's knees, and will always be.
And it's one of my all-time favorite Halloween Horror Nights mazes. They did it 2 years in a row. It was so good.
It's it is pretty awesome. Audrey Curtis gives it all of these. That's like 4. That's more than I got. I mean, I was doing it with my toes, but it really didn't work that well. No, it didn't. Anybody else have anything else to add on An American Werewolf in London before we move on? I don't think so. So, right before we start up the game, is there anything new and exciting movie-wise or TV show-wise that anybody wants to point out, horror-wise or thriller? I have not. Like I said, I watched Utah Cabin Murder. It was. I would skip it. I mean, it really was. It wasn't good. It looked like it was going to be good, but the acting was just pretty much just ruined it.
I'm still singing the praises of Last of Us.
The Last of Us is still a great show.
I am still singing its praises.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're not going to stump Chris tonight. I think
I am doing the stumping.
I'm the one in the seat, in the hot seat tonight. So are we? We're going to do this tonight's game, right? Tonight's game is this one. All right, everybody, and welcome to Lost in Translation. If you are in the chat at the moment, you get to pick who you think's going to win. Chris, why don't you explain to him the game?
So this game, everybody's used Google Translate, right? You've translated something from Spanish or French into English and back again. Well, imagine taking a movie title and translating it from English to 10 different other foreign languages and then back to English. Sometimes you get a mangled mess, and that's what we're doing. I'm going to give Brian a mangled 10-time translated title, and he has to try to figure out what the original title of the movie was.
Oh, yeah, and that's good. So basically, here's the deal. If you think that
we're going to do best of 15.
We're going to do best of 15. If I get the majority out of the 15 right, then I win. If you think I'm going to win, then put my name in the chat. If you think Chris is going to beat me and stump me, then put Chris's name in the chat. Afterwards, we put you on the wheel of names. And if you are on the wheel of names and we spin it and it comes to you, you get to pick what next week's movie is.
Yes, sir.
So, that's where we're at.
We'll give it another minute or so.
Sure. I think
we only got 4 right now.
Look at that. People are voting for you a lot more tonight, huh, bud? They know. They're learning. They're learning that I'm just dumb.
Nah.
I'm not dumb. I just have, that's my boy, Sean. Yeah, no, I've been through a lot, but I'm getting better now. This is all.
Yeah, you might surprise some people on this one.
I just might. You never know. I really don't know what I'm looking for. Paula Trigg, hello.
Paula Trigg, get your vote in real quick.
Get your vote in. Either it's going to be me or Chris. Game is Lost in Translation. It's it could be interesting. This could be good. All right.
All right. That's
all right.
That's voting.
Time.
Okay.
All right. Do we need music or anything? We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. I got this. All right. I don't know if I got this. I have no idea. We're going to see what happens. I hope I got this.
All right. There's going to be a couple easy ones thrown in the beginning so you can get your bearing.
All right.
A cabin in a forest.
Well, that would be the cabin in the woods.
Very good.
All right. That's easy.
I love cats.
I love cats. Pet Cemetery.
Cat people.
Cat people. Okay. All right.
Peaceful place.
A quiet place.
Yes. They gathered.
They gathered.
They gathered.
They live.
The Conjuring.
Oh.
Global War of Zombies.
World War Z.
You're getting it.
I'm getting it. There's some of these are gonna be tricky though. I mean, that's
a cursed city.
A cursed city. A cursed city. Bayonne, New Jersey.
Village of the Damned.
All right.
Wrong attitude.
Bad intentions.
Wrong turn. Gone through Google Translate.
I know. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's fair. I just,
Yeah. Toys.
Toys. Child's play.
Yeah.
All right. Woo! Another one.
It's 4-4 right now. 4-4.
4-4.
We're
doing it.
Demonic attack.
Demonic attack. The Exorcist.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Wow. That was left fieldish.
Right. Zombie Night.
Zombie Night. Night of the Living Dead? All right.
Opinion.
Is there a correlation between the number of words in the translation to the title? No. Stumped.
Saw.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
Book of the Spirit.
Book of the Spirit. Book of the Spirit. Necronomicon?
The Babadook.
Literally means Book of the Spirit, I think. Yeah, shit.
Satanic Death.
Satanic Death. The Devil's Rejects.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Satanic Death. That's game point.
I just lost.
You just lost.
I just lost.
Yeah.
Just
for funsies though.
Funsies.
Just for funsies, let's do the rest of they're the rest of them.
All right.
Outside of.
Outside of. I don't know.
Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah, this is a tough one.
Yeah. An illegal event.
An illegal event.
An illegal event.
Let's see. An illegal event. I would go with
Paranormal Activity. That's all 15.
That is all 15. Some of those were crap. I'm going to tell you right now. Some of them were crap. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who won this thing?
Okay.
Besides you, of course, Chris. Very good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Delilah, Zombie Mortuary, and Audrey.
Zombie Mortuary. Audrey. All right. So let me go ahead and share this with the world.
With the world.
So that way we know that I'm not cheating. Okay, here we go. Are we on there?
Yep.
Yes, we are. We are not sponsored by the menu.
Although that would have been cool because that was a great fucking movie.
It would have been a lot cooler than, it would be all right. All right, so are we ready? Here we go. And we spin. And the winner is, this is so tense, so tense, so tense.
Or is it going to be 2 weeks in a row?
Delilah
plays a dead girl.
Is the winner. Congratulations, Delilah. I appreciate you. This is all rather random. So you have a little bit of time to pick a movie. Take your time. Think about it. Congratulations. Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's cool. Wow, this has been a quick night so far.
Yeah, we're gonna come up with some new games in the coming weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna try to bring some. Oh, The Thing.
Okay, we got 3 choices on The Thing though.
We do. You have the 1960s version, 50s version.
Just saying 1982.
1982, The Thing. Good job.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell is the man, and that is the proper thing to watch, I think.
Oh yeah. I don't know the original. The
original was good. It was different.
Thing from Another World.
Yeah, well,
has its charms, but
the
not quite with the same subtext as the John Carpenter one.
The 2000s remake was really just almost a shot-for-shot remake of the 82 one with worse actors.
Yeah, not necessary.
No, it was just why make it? That's cool. Yeah, we're going to try to come up with in the future some different games. We're going to probably try to get some guests in here. I'm going to start combing some of my address books and try to get online with some people who are in the horror movie industry. And I'm going to see if we can get some guests on here and maybe do some interviews and whatever else and try to figure out if we can, get things going a little bit more,
Yeah.
Because right now, I think we're gonna. I mean, it's 9:30. Man, it's. I don't have another half hour planned. Do you?
No, I do not.
I don't. What do you got going on this weekend?
Oh, this weekend. Oh, so Friday night, the Songaholics are at Bubba Q's in Bradenton
Oh,
from
I wish
7
I
to
had gotten
10. And then Sunday afternoon from 4 to 8, we will be at Stragglers on Swift.
Stragglers on Swift.
And then Monday, it'll be my birthday.
It will be your birthday. How old will you be? Do you mind asking? How young of a man are you?
I will be 39.
39 years young.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. That's a great age. It's a great age to be.
That's not as good as 23, but
it is. It's better. Yeah. You get a little more respect at 39 than you do at 23. That's what I think. Chattanooga, Tennessee has a good show on Friday. Who's playing?
That's a long drive, though.
Not for some people. For me, it'd probably be a longer drive. But
yeah. What do you got going on this weekend?
Absolutely working on. I'm still doing some moving stuff, and I'm trying to. Right now, I've been working on some new music. I'm working on also getting some of the pre-production stuff that we've been doing for the next album. I'm trying to get that sorted through and figure out different aspects of things. So yeah, I mean, basically, I'm just going to be in front of a computer all weekend.
It's not a bad place to be.
No, it's not horrible.
Yeah,
it's not horrible. It's kind of good, and that's fine. And then I think very soon coming up here. It's not next week, I don't think. Actually, I can tell you right now. Hold on, 1 second. Open. Okay, yeah. So today is the 21st. The 8th, we start a little mini tour with the band Hemlock.
Nice.
It's in Jacksonville, Florida. And then we go from Jacksonville, we go to Fort Myers, Florida. Then we go to Sanford, Florida. Then we go to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Some weird routing, man.
It is. And then, but it's gonna be a good time. So really, I don't think we have anything else going on till then. And then the weekend after, we're in Fruitland Park at the Throwdown at the campground, which is really good.
It's a drowning pool, right?
That's what I'll tell you. Since we've got the time, I'm going to tell you. No, that is 3, 2. Don't block me out of my own motherfucking phone. I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's drowning pool. It is tantric. There is there's a lot of good bands. Smile Empty Soul.
Very nice.
Fuck.
And what date is that?
That is the 16th through the 19th.
Ooh.
It's a camping experience. You get to go ahead and
well, that's much better than doing it in like August.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's much better than doing it in August. And it's the good part about this is we get to you get to camp with some of your favorite bands. I mean, basically, that's the way that goes. Let's see. We got Drowning Pool, Adelita's Way, Gemini Syndrome, Otherwise, Stitched Up Heart, Smile Empty Soul, September Morning, Tantric, Flaw, Hollow City, New Monarch, Cypher Machine, The Dude, Gorilla Red. Really, some really good bands. I think there's even more that have joined since this flyer came out. So
that sounds like a great time.
It will be a great time, and it's days and days of fun. Get there early. I believe we are the first band to play for the whole weekend.
Oh, set the tone.
Setting the tone, which is good. That's fine. So we're there Thursday at 2 p.m. is our start time, and I believe you can get there to camp on Wednesday evening. It's in Fruitland Park, Florida.
All right.
So yeah, there's that. But yeah, until then, we're not doing a whole lot of anything but practicing writing songs. I've been trying to work on my my health a little bit to get a little bit stronger and ready. They did a little bit of a number on the way to the hospital with the throat thing on me, so I've been working through that a little bit. So that's me.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to tell you. So if you're just getting here, we got a brand new theme song, a brand new beginning intro to our thing. I want to show it again because I'm excited. I like it, and it's early, so I'm trying to stretch this shit out. So here we go. Cover your eyes, save all your lies. You try to scratch. Movies, horror movies, horror movies, horror movies, horror movies, Jason movies. Yeah.
One of these days, we're going to get back in the same room to do one of these.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll bring the pillows back. We'll bring the pillows back.
We got to bring the pillows back. That was good. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Emerge fault lines and someone else you forget. There's always somebody you forget. Every show, there's somebody you forget until you get there. They're usually the ones that impress you the most. So if you're in the band that everybody forgets, don't worry. They're going to love you. You got anything else to say here?
No, I'm good. We went a little quick.
We went a little too quick, man. I mean, I feel a little bit,
it happens.
Ashamed.
It happens to everybody.
It does. Not to me. Not to me. It doesn't. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind. We're gonna cut it a little early tonight. We just, we did what we had to do. We came, we conquered, all over the place.
Watch the thing from 1982.
Watch the thing from 1982. Thank you, Delilah. Appreciate it.
We'll be back next week with a great synopsis for that one.
Great synopsis. Yeah, we are getting old. Does happen. Love you too. And Paula, thank you. Hey, listen, man. Love all you guys. Love all you guys. Really do. I want you guys to have the best night ever. And big thanks from our production team here from the Slab, the 35 or so people that we have working behind the scenes that you never see. Working.
No, that intro doesn't come cheap.
It doesn't come cheap, and neither does this makeup job.
Yeah. See what he looks like without it.
You don't want to see it. I look gold, but yeah, it's just bad. So and on that note, good night.
Bye.
try to scratch